Hey, you guys, listen, co-parenting with the narcissist is difficult all in itself. But to have someone undermine everything that you're doing as a parent is a whole nother ball game. So let me just tell you and give you an example of what type of things that they would do. But I'm just going to really speak on one particular thing specifically for this video, and that is when they deflect, they gaslight, and make it appear to you like you do absolutely nothing for your children. So let's just say, for example, you're the one that buys the clothes, you make sure that they get money every month, every week, or whenever you all have set those arrangements, but you make sure that you've been taking care of your babies. And the moment that things don't go the way that narcissists want it to go, then all of a sudden you become that sorry, pitiful, trifling person who does absolutely nothing for your children. That is just a ploy. That is just a way of deflecting who they truly are on you, because we already know that they're trifling. Let's just be real. We know the way that they operate, but everything that they are, they would try to make you feel like you're the same. So let me give you some practical and easy things to do. Whenever you're doing something for your children, you got to take a little extra step here now, because generally we don't do this. Generally, people wouldn't have to do this, but for the sake of being with a narcissist, what you would want to do, or co-parenting with one, every single time you do something for your children, write it down. Keep receipts of everything that you purchase. Write down the times that you spend out with your children, spending quality time with them. I'm not talking about just having your kids in the house with you and they have the tablets in their hands and you're doing your thing and your kids are doing something completely different. That's not quality time. That's just pacifying your children to get them out of your way, which we do often. Something is on my lips. I'm sorry, y'all. Something that we do quite often. So we don't want that to happen. All you want to do is make sure that you are writing down everything that you're doing, so that the next time that narcissistic parent decides to come for you and tell you what you don't do, you could go right on back and start flipping through the pages, not to show them, because quite frankly, they already know what you're doing, but the way that their minds are wired right in that moment, they will never admit to what you're doing unless it's going to benefit them. They may come around one day if they need something and they know that if they came up to you the wrong way and asked you for extra money, that you will tell them no. But if they came and said, "Oh, I just love you, I appreciate the way that you take care of the children," they don't really mean that now, but this is just a ploy to get what they want. Manipulating. "Oh, I just love the way you take care of our children. Although we're not together, you're the greatest dad," or "You're the greatest mom," just to get what they need and want from out of you. That's one of the ploys and tactics that they will use. But once again, make sure that you're keeping a track. You shouldn't have to, like I said, but if you want to go back and remind yourself of all of the goodness that you've done, then you can say, "You know what? I'm not studying with this person here saying, no, I know what I do." And then you got to also let them know that you know. You just don't, no, you don't just let them, they don't get to just say whatever they want to say to you and that's it, that's all. No, whatever you have to say to them, you make sure that you let them know, "Listen, I am fully aware of what I'm doing." It may startle them for a minute, but they'll go right back to it again because it's a never-ending phase and cycle with them. So they'll do it again. But at least you will set those boundaries and let them understand that you know you're not being a fool. You're keeping a track in your mind and on paper of everything that you're doing to protect your heart, to protect your peace, because again, these are unhappy people. And everything that they're experiencing and everything that they have experienced in their life, they're trying to project it on you. So it doesn't matter how much you do, how much you give to their children, your children. It doesn't matter what you do. They're always going to find something wrong that you have not done. They will call you pitiful. They will call you sorry. You haven't done anything for the kids. You do nothing. This is the aim that they will shoot. But you could be ready for them. You could be ready for them by just simply knowing who you are and standing and committing. That's the perfect word. Committing to knowing who you are, what you've done in the relationship, number one, because we already know how that turned out. We already know what they've done, and either they left or you left, but we already know what the case is with that. But you would want to commit to knowing that you have done all that you possibly could do in this marriage, and they have chosen, for whatever reason, and their messed up minds, to walk away. And the sad part about it is, don't you sit around and worry and think, well, my goodness, it seems to me like they went backwards. They had a good person, but they chose to go backwards. Don't worry about it. That has nothing to do with you. Don't worry about it. What you need to be focusing on is leveling up. Leveling up and getting your life together. Leveling up and letting them know, yo, you do what you want to do. I got me. I got me. I'm going to make sure that these kids are straight. I got me. You continue doing what you're doing. These are the things that you have to do to protect your mind, to protect your peace. Do not argue back and forth with them. You're fighting a losing battle. A stress that is unnecessary because it's never going to change their perception of who you are. So you're fighting a losing battle. Let them go. Let them go ahead on and do whatever it is they're doing. And again, level up. Keep doing your thing. Level up and show them that you are unbroken. That's what you're going to have to do. Do the very best that you can for your children. Keep records of everything, every emergency room video. Yeah, you're going to have to put in the work, but again, these are your children. So if you have to take that extra mile, you take that extra mile. You get down to the schools and you put your name on everything. You go down to the doctor's office, you put your name on their HIPAA. You do everything that you possibly can to make sure that you're doing and being as active in these kids' lives as you possibly can. And when you do get them, you make sure that you make your mark on your children that can never be erased. You spend that quality time with them. You take photos. You do all of these wonderful things. You make that mark that could never be erased. So if whoever that other parent is, that narcissistic parent is, that comes around and tries to make the children feel like you didn't want to be a part of their lives, you got the receipts. You got the receipts. And it's not about keeping up with each other. That is not what this is about. However, when you're dealing with a narcissistic parent that you're co-parenting with, you have to take that extra step to do everything possible to make sure that your children can go back and say, I remember when mother or daddy, whoever, I remember when they did these things with me. I remember. Look at, oh my God, look, Mama said Daddy never did anything, but look at this. Look at this nice party Daddy gave me. Look at these pictures we took together in the park. Look, keep a track of these things, not only from memories, because memories are important, but your kids would someday be able to go back and see all of what you've actually done. Okay? So until next time, take care of yourselves. Please like, comment, and share this video. Give me your thoughts on it. Have you ever co-parented with a narcissist, and how in the world did you overcome it? Maybe what you have to say may help someone else that watches this video. Until next time, take care. Always remember, healthy mind, joyful life. Do not allow anyone to distort your peace, joy, or happiness. Bye for now.